Well, greetings everyone, and welcome to another video, and welcome to my latest investment and toy. Um, Decided to go out and invest in one of these recently after seeing some of these e-bikes and more or less following them since last year after I got my scooter. Um, I was out in Columbia County, or Columbia, Pennsylvania, out in Marietta with Matt and a few of my other friends from YouTube, and Jay with JP Videos had a real nice scooter out there that I liked and was thinking about getting, but later discovered that a lot of these places are now starting to ban scooters, most likely because people doing stupid stuff with them and everything. So I was told to more or less take my money and invest in an e-bike. So I saw some videos on e-bikes, been watching them on the internet, checking out many different videos, and I saw a particular caught my eye that two of my friends had, and I decided to check theirs out, and I wound up buying one. So this is a Jasion EB7 2.0 electric bike. The neat thing that I like about this and what sold me on it, number one, was affordability. The price on it was right. The other thing that I like about it, and unlike my scooter, you can actually take the battery out of this thing. You just unlock this right here and open this up, and the battery comes out, and you can swap batteries out. You can actually buy extra batteries for this. So that was another thing that sold me on it, and plus everything folds down here. The handlebars fold down, the bike folds in half, pedals fold up, so it's really nice if you have a small SUV such as me to get this in the back. And I purchased it with saddlebags, so I can hopefully get all my camera equipment in here when I'm out riding the trails. You can also get it with a basket on the front and a basket on the back, but for me, that was just too much for me, so I just decided to go with the saddlebags for now. If I decide down the road that I need more space, well, I can always order the baskets for it and everything. But put this together, it probably took about maybe an hour or so for me to put it together and everything, and you'll see a picture there of what it looked like when it came out of the box. Most of the bike was assembled. I had to put the handlebars in, put the front tire on, obviously the seat and the bar here that the saddlebags are mounted on. So, and the pedals. So the instructions were pretty easy. There were some steps that I missed or whatever and had to go back and take some things off and redo that and everything. That's probably why it took me a little over an hour to put it together. But I rode this thing around in my driveway here just to get used to it. But I'm ready to take it out on the road and actually see what this thing can do as far as pedaling and shifting and what the motor does in it and everything, because where I live here, I've got some nice hills, and when I grew up in this area, I had a 10-speed bicycle, and I was huffing and puffing going up some of these hills here with a 10-speed bike. So I'm anxious to see what this thing can do with some of these big hills here today when I take it out on the road. So after today, I'm most likely going to take it out and give it a real shakedown. Probably head out to one of the rail trails in the area. Most likely probably head down to Pottstown and ride the Schuylkill River Trail down there with it and give it a complete shakedown and see how far I can go distance-wise before the battery dies on me and everything. So I did get some attachments for it already. This was on my scooter. Thing there to hold a bottle of water, but I picked up one of these things at Walmart. This is actually a dual phone mount and camera mount. So I got a couple more things that I'd like to get for it yet and everything. Don't know how this seat's gonna work for me yet, if I'm gonna need to get another seat or not, and I don't have any mirrors for on it yet, so I don't know if I want to get any mirrors to put on it yet or not. The only problem I had with it so far out of the box and putting it together, when I had it here in the driveway the other night just messing around with it, I took notice that the headlight on the front here, there's 4 LEDs on the headlight and only one of them lights up. And I know when I was out in Marietta and saw my friends' bikes out there, all 4 of their LEDs lit up on their bikes. So this is probably a defective headlight. I've already contacted the company about it, and I'm just waiting to hear back from them as to what they're going to do here to take care of this light for me. I did purchase a 2-year warranty on this thing. That was one of the options. So hopefully I won't have any issues with it. One thing that I have to get used to with this, there's actually a key to operate this thing before you can even turn it on and take the battery, and that goes in underneath here. And without that key, basically none of the electronic stuff on it's going to work. You can still pedal it and shift it, but all the electronic stuff won't work, including the motor. So I'm anxious to get this thing out on the road and see what it can do. So let's get you mounted on this thing and take this for a little spin. And we are off. So we're going to see how this thing does. On the roads here. This isn't going to be a long ride or anything, just going to be a short trip around the block to see what this thing does on the road before I take it out for its complete shakedown. And if I do have any problems with this thing, trying it out here, at least I'm not far from home. I had it up to 26 miles an hour coming down those hills there. But the real test is going to be on this road, because there is a long hill here, and I'm really anxious to see how I do pedaling this thing uphill. video might be a little... Yep, how to fix that. How to fix the camera there, because this road isn't the greatest. It's a little bumpy, so the video might be a little shaky here. But we are starting to climb the hill. And I am shifting gears. I'm anxious to see if I can make it up this hill without stopping. So far, so good. Wow, what a difference. Did not have to stop at all coming up that hill. When I had a 10-speed bike, yeah, it was rough going up that hill. But this was so much easier. I definitely think I'm going to enjoy riding this thing out on the trails. I am really impressed with how this operates. Even have shocks on it too, which I'll probably have to make adjustments on at some point. Got to get used to shifting and adjusting the pedal assist to coincide with everything, but that pedal assist going up hills is fabulous. see how fast I get it down this hill. All right, so while I have the bike out here, we're gonna try going up this other hill. A little bit slower going up this hill, but it's steeper. But so far, didn't have to stop. Wow. Sort of makes me wish they had these things 30 years ago when I was a teenager and riding my 10-speed around through these hills. So much easier. So there you go, the latest and the greatest of my investments, or toys as I like to call it. So I thoroughly love this bike, taking it out today and trying it on the hills and seeing what it could actually do. What a difference this makes compared to the 10-speed bike that I had, 30 some years ago. I'm not even out of breath after pedaling up those hills. The pedal assist and everything is great on this. I cannot wait to take this out on a trail and see what it can do and really give it a shakedown and see how long the battery lasts and how much distance I can cover on a single battery charge. Thoroughly impressed with this thing. And no, I'm not going to get rid of my scooter. I'm going to keep the scooter and still use that to go out on little trips or some trails that do allow them yet and everything, and just use that to motor around a little bit. I never get rid of anything that I buy and stuff. I always hang on to it. I never sell it or anything if I'm not going to, never say you're not going to use it, but I always find uses for everything. So, but if you're looking to get one of these, do your research. This took me a while researching and seeing them and watching videos and everything. And anytime I buy something, I always do my research on it, do my homework. And it may take me months, you know, when I decide I want to get something, till I actually get it. It's not just with stuff like this. It's with everything, camera equipment, you know, drones, even my DJ equipment and everything. My current system that I have, that was 2 years worth of research before it became a reality and everything. So I always do my homework and do extensive research and stuff and find out, you know, how's it going to suit me, what's it going to do for me, and affordability. Well, this thing is great. Affordability, most definitely. The features and everything is performance I love, and the features, the fact that it's compact and everything folds down and folds up, plus the removable battery and the ability to get extra batteries for it. I thoroughly love it so far, and hopefully will love it even more once I get it out on the trails. So if you did like the video, please give it the thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button down there in the corner. And if you want to be notified when I upload content to YouTube, you can ring that bell down there in the corner as well. And thank you to all the subscribers and followers, not just on here, but Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I appreciate each and every one of you. So until next time, it's have a ball and do it all. We'll see you soon.